Okay, we're I'm gonna do soccer today. Dude, it's nice and early. It's raining outside, so I have nothing to hopefully complain about. I mean, nothing to go on for. So if I can, I'll. It's nice and early. I'll be able to be this morning. And come on. No. Okay, there you go. Goodness, my stupid self is unprepared. Unprepared. Let me check the gallery before we even do any darn thing. Dang, I'm missing scenes. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of scenes. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna go back. Hold whoopsie. Huh? Oh, hold up. Um, huh? Okay. I think this one. I don't see. Oh, Lord, I'm not done. For all the lewd outfits she wears, Cosmos is very innocent in some regards. That's why she's so popular. Oh, wait, well, maybe that's why she's so popular. I'm not worried about my fans right now. Oh, now though, it's not about this. Isn't about me. It's not. No. Cosmos shakes her head. Her stubbly pigtails bounces. That's probably not the only thing that bounces. I'm worried about IU. She's been acting kind of weird. Weirder than usual, you mean? Do you think IU is weird? Yes. I thought I was supposed to be the weird one. Exactly. You're unique, Cosmo. I don't think it's a bad thing though. IU says we're all unique, but we're not necessarily unique in positive ways, and there's nothing to be proud of. Well, she's not. She's not necessarily wrong. Geez, that girl's kind of picky. She's like a cactus. She acts, she acts so sweet and cute and bubbly, but deep down inside, a, but she's so serial, serial, not serial, Carol. I know that it's, it's not really special. Well, it's not really cute. No, it's not. Ice, Ice pigtails are cute, and so is her face, but her personality is rotten. There you go. She puts on pretenses all the time, and people can't see past it. Her friends think she really loves them. They're all deluded, and that's why I use and that's why I use a certain weirdo. No healthy, normal person puts on a cute act like that 24/7. Hmm. Kazuo smiles at this. She looks amused. When you put it like that, I guess I smile. I guess I is is quite weird. I'll tell her that next time she makes fun of me. Hmm. Has she been making fun of you a lot? All the time. She's very confrontive, conformative. Uh, but she's been even snappier than normal lately. I think it's because she hasn't been able to spend time. Uh, uh, excuse me. I think it's because she might. Uh, I think it's because she hasn't been able to spend much. She hasn't been able to spend enough time with you. Do you really think that? Mm, maybe. Hmm. I know that she likes you, though she doesn't admit it. Um, when she's with you, she actually smiles, and it looks like she means it. And it she isn't just putting on an act. You make her really happy, girl. Yeah. If I use an antic, you must be an arctic or acrylic. You balance her out so she can act neutral. Yeah. That's a nice smile. I wouldn't expect it from her. To be frank, I'm surprised. I'm surprised she even knows what an alchemic is. She doesn't seem very well versed in ways of science, but her knowledge might run deeper than it initially appears. She's a fan of Luther. No, Lythic, Lythic Ethanol. Cosmos is full of surprises. Since we haven't been able to spend much time together, Iry's temper is starting to boil over. She shouts at me for the smallest of things, and she looks so grumpy all the time. She's so angry. She even started to rant. To She even started rant. She even started to at Lady Yuri. Wow. Mm. Huh? Did she really try and start to pick a fight with Yuri already? She did. She's still doing it. I walked past the throne room a few minutes ago, and I overheard and I overheard she was shouting at Lady Yuri and and sounded very upset. It was very surprising. Says horrible things about people, but she's a coward, so she can only do it behind their backs. She's always been defense uh, definite definite towards Lady Yu. She sucks up she sucks up to her almost as much as Hazel does. Although I know she doesn't really like her. I never heard Ayu shout at Lady Yu before. It's scary. Ayu is? No. Ayu is never scary. Cosmo shakes her head. She has a short temper, and she isn't very nice, but she's stupid, so she doesn't scare me. She's a famous idol, but she has never, but she never, but she has even fewer rapid. rapid pound followers than I do. Oof, that's pretty harsh. That's a pretty harsh uh assessment of IU's character. Not that it's entirely inaccurate. I don't think IU's stupid myself, for sure, but our self-important but our self-important rages always tend to spill out as quick as they come. Her mood swings about wildly, but she's actually some quite simple to flatter. You just need to flatter her ego. And there's the lightning. Yippee! Letting you is a scary one. She's unpredictable. I'm afraid Cosmo will I'm afraid she'll punish IU for this. She might cut off all her hair or ban her from being an idol. If that happens, it would break IU's heart. She worked really hard to be an idol. If she lost it, I'm afraid she'll never recover. Hmm, uh, I want to go to the throne room and stop her, but I'm afraid Larry Yuri would punish me too. That's why I'm looking for Hiro or you. Hifumi. Hifumi. Kylo looks at me imploringly. Her eyes are large. Won't you go to the throne room and stop IE before it's too late? Lady Yuri listens to you. If you tell her to go on easy, she might show some leniency. Please, Hero. Kylo sounds genuine troubles behind all this. I know I know her relationship uh with Ayu was a rocky one. Okay, what the hell was that? Okay. Alright. I know I know her relationship with Ayu is a rocky one, but I think but I think they're good friends of sort. It's quite close. They're quite close in age, and they seem to hang out together a lot. Are you certainly close to Cosmos than she is with Marino or Hifumi? Uh, Cos Hayu and Cosmos bicker all the time, but I think that might be proof of their close relationship. Though they're not blood related, they do act like they're squabbling sisters. I smile. Yes, you care. You care about Ayu a lot, don't you? Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Yes, and I am sure she cares about me too. We don't always get along, but she's the only succubus who even speaks to whoever speaks to me. That counts for a lot, I think. Okay, she's cold and bitey, but she can be kind too. She annoys me, but I still like her. I don't want her to be sad. IU might not seem like it, but she's very delicate. Delicate. She hides behind her anger because if she didn't, she might cry a lot. So she might cry instead. I don't want IU to shed any tears. Then I'll try to have a word with her. You too. You would. You don't mind. Not at all. I smile, Cosmos. I love all of you equally. That includes IU. Whether she wishes it or not, she's she's a bit of a brat, but I don't want to see her cry either. I'm a cameraman and I won't abandon her. Time to go see how this fascinating result. I dash to the room in double quick time. The door shut, but I can hear IE's loud voice uh, filtering through the hall. No, not right, lady. Yuri, please. I can't hear everything she says, but she certainly sounds impassioned. She must be shouting quite loudly. She's uh, using her indefinite idle lungs to her advantage for her voice to carry so far. Mm, I wonder what she's shouting about. Mm, I guess there's only one way to find out. I push open the door, stepping inside the throne room. Ah, wow. Now this is a sight to behold. Are you bowing down? Lord, but her butt is sure enough right for everyone to see. Mm, I'm gr- and I'm greeted by the sight. Ooh, let's see. Are you kneeling down on the ground before you, arms pressed against the floor? Her head bent. Her head. What? Her head is bent low. Her orange pigtails sculling down to the smooth plane of her back, and her bare toes curled behind her rear. Meanwhile, Yuri, meanwhile, is sitting up upon her throne. She looks down at Ayu with paused lips, as one might observe a stray a stray a- might observe a sewer rat. Kuh. She must have seen me enter, because her eyes flick to me for a brief moment, but she doesn't greet me. Meanwhile, she doesn't want to interrupt whatever it is going on. Ayu, for her part, hasn't noticed me at all. She continues to employ Lady Yuri. Her voice raising in a pitch until it sounds high and briefly. Please, Lady Yu, I'm begging you. You simply have to let him go. Ayu's voice is certainly impassioned, but I don't think she sounds very angry. Her tone is instead deeply revert, though is bordering on on hysterical. Maybe Cosmos got the wrong idea. Ayu isn't angry with Yuri. She's pleading with her, mm, but not for her sake. Judging by the sound of it, she's trying to argue on my behalf. Goodness me. Ayu sighs and shakes her head. I fail to see what you think you accomplished by this foolishness. Ayu. Have I not made my feelings quite plain enough already? Hero is mine, and I shall do what I will with him. I shall do with him as I will. It's interesting to have Ayu of all people bowing down. If I want him to stay here, then he shall. That is the end of the matter. But Ayu, mm, uh, Ayu stares up at you. Her hair, her hair is springing across the floor, spiraling across the floor. Please reconsider how you might be a mere human, but how you might be a mere human, but he's not yours. As a sentinel being, he should be allowed to make his own decisions, even if his IQ is not much higher than a goldfish. Oh, you bastard! Ouch. That's not very nice. But she's got to keep her soon act up going. Mm. I appreciate that Artie's trying to help me, but 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 does she really have to make digs at my intelligence like that? I mean, she's probably not wrong. So mm, I'm far smarter than than any aquatic life form, apart from maybe an octopus. They're meant to be they are meant to be pretty smart. They can even unscrew jars with their tentacles. Something even I struggle with that. I don't think Hero wishes to stay here much longer. He looks so desperate whenever I see him. It makes my heart break. Mm. He's still the same hero I know, more or less, but if he is forced to remain here much longer, he might lose that spark of his which makes him special. God dang. Hold up. Ugh. Okay. I have to move my computer. Laptop. It's dang, it's freaking. If you continue to treat him like this, he'll turn into nothing more than your doll. Is that? Let's see if that's what she really wants. Nonsense. He's quite happy and content with me. She still, of course, she still isn't listening. I fail to see why, hold up, I fail to see why he should be otherwise, unless you are suggesting he loves you more than me. No, my lady. Excuse me. No, my lady. This isn't what I'm trying to say. Perish the thought. Good. Joy leans back on the throne, her her pale eyes cold and icy. If this if this is what you were implying, I wouldn't punish you for treason. I could humiliate you in ways you can only imagine. Go. IU tenses, but she doesn't back away. She remains kneeling upon the floor, her rear raised in the air, toes curled. What a nice, lovely rear, though. The floor in the throne room feels very steadily underfoot. I think it's made of some sort of shiny marble. It must be hard. It must be hard for. It must be hard on IU's knees to kneel like this for quite so long, but her determination doesn't waver. She must be accustomed to groveling tests of endurance like this. She's an idol after all. Yeah, some of her concerts last 2 hours, and she sings and dances through dozens and dozens of songs. It's hard to write off IU. No, it's easy to write off IU as being shrill and annoying. Oh, shrill and annoying. But she's an incredible hard worker. I think she's passionate too. Is she hoping some sort of passion will reach her? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Forgive me for my influence, my lady. for I am young and inexperienced. But I do think it would be best if you let Hero go. You can't keep him trapped here forever. Oh, you can't keep him trapped here. Wow! She she bluntly said it. He's not trapped here if he wishes to be here. Hmm. Did he tell you that? Well, no, not as such. Hmm, but he will in due course, I'm certain of that. Now, this conversation is very tedious. I shall not change my mind on the matter, so you don't need to bow to me any further. It's unpleasant. Ayu wrinkles her nose. Mm, get to your feet and get yourself out of my sight. I'm going to let you. I'm going to let you suck. I'm going to let you succubus return to the human world tomorrow morning, Marta included. But if you continue to argue with me, I shall reconsider pardoning you. That is very generous of you, Lady Yuri. Yeah, see, but Hero's staying here. Indeed, it is. I'm flowing with the milk of human kindness. I swear to God, yo, it just reminds me of freaking Fallout. Milk of human kindness. But what about the hero? Won't you let him go too? We've discussed this already. Were you not paying attention? Hero's not going nowhere. Is going nowhere. If I let him leave this place, it'll be harder for me to keep an eye on things. You know, and who might this and who's to say he might get up to oh he might get up to with the rest of you running with what you was running about. It's simply out of question. He must remain here by my side forever. That is the only way I can ensure he will remain true and loyal. I love him as so I wish to keep him all to myself. And I understand that. I understand it perfectly. Ayu cries. Her voice is wavering with emotion. After all, I love Hero too. Ah, I stare at you. I stare at you. My eyes widen. She loves me. I had assumed, of course, but Ayu isn't the sort of girl to simply say these things. She always hides her real emotions behind layers upon layers of of confusion. She's at least straightforward. She's the least straightforward succubus. She's the least straightforward of all the succubus I know. But that only makes her in her declaration of love sweeter. I knew it. I used total softy at heart. She's cute. I know I say a lot of mean things to Hero, but I don't really mean them. It's just well, being in love is embarrassing, and as an idol, I should know better. If the Tollbirds found out about my feelings for him, I would be ruined. So I tried to keep my distance, but it proved to be impossible. Mm, mm. He might not wear the best clothes, and his haircut is a bit old-fashioned and outdated, and he's not even that good looking. Now, now that's pretty harsh uh, uh, criticisms coming from a girl who supposedly loves me. Now, if this is what I use love is, I started to to know what I started to know how how a Christian her hate must be. Her a crimson a criminal's hate must be. But I love him all the same, and I can't help it. I love him because he's sweet and kind and understanding, and he seems to know what I really mean if I can't say it. Mm. I've been instantly rude to him, but he always puts up with me. He never loses his temper. Plus, he smiles fairly good. Well, that's a new one. Mm, I I doubt I'll never find a guy like I doubt I'll never find another guy like him. Mm, Hold on. I have not known him half as long as you, Lady Yuri, but he's real. But he's already become a huge part of my life. Spending time with him makes me happy, so I understand why you love him. Mm, if I were in your position, horribly jealous too. I would hate myself, and any other sucker was brazen enough to try and steal him from me. In fact, I'm jealous to see others. In fact, I'm jealous of the others. Seeing Marta and Cosmos and the others side up to him is so upsetting. I'm a selfish girl at heart, and I want him all to myself. It hurts me to see him acting so familiar with other women, so I understand your feelings perfectly. I might be your underling, but I think this is part. I think the part of us are very alike. So you do understand. Then in that case, I use yours are eyes narrow. Hmm. Why do you persist on taking him? And why do you persist in trying to take him from me? Do you want to hurt me? No, I don't. I don't want to hurt you or anybody else. I want us all to be happy. And that is why I think Marla and her Fumi are right. No matter how much we love her Fumi, we ought to learn to how to share. That's the only way to satisfy us all. Please remember we are all please remember we are succubus. M- m- Uh, monogamy it monogamy isn't in our nature. We shouldn't hoard desires of we shouldn't hoard desirable humans for ourselves. That's not right. It might hurt and deeply, and we might feel jealous. But there's no reason to deprive everybody else of what they want. I love Hero, but I love my sisters too, and I even love you. Excuse me. That being the case, why can't we love one another? Wouldn't that be for the best? Yuri's face, which is already pale, turns whiter still during Ayu's speech. Why you? Her gloved hand, her gloved hands clench about the armrest of her throne. Then she raises to her feet. She crosses the marble floor, her her heel shoes clacking. The sounds echo through the high ceiled room anonymously. Mm. Ayu quivers. How dare you tell me what's best? How dare you? Why, I have half the mind to turn you into a frog. Ayu trembles, but she doesn't back down. She stares at you, hands clenched together, and cries. Fine then, do it. Do whatever you want with me. But that won't make Hero but that won't make Hero happy. Nobody can make happier and nobody can make a hero happier than I. You take that bet. You still with your traitorous tongue. No, I won't. I have spent my whole life hiding my true feelings, but I can't remain silent when it comes to this. It's far too important. Mm, I'm being honest for once, without any pretenses. Mm. And I want you to know he'll never be happy if you keep him here against his will. That's not what love is. If you want him to have, if you want him to return your feelings fully, you need to let him. You need to let him make his own decisions. You you have to free him, free all of us. Then learn how to share. Wow, this is interesting. This is interesting. IU of all people is telling Yuri, you over here, look, eh, look, he's never going to be yours. He's never going to be yours. Mm. You're not hold up hold up. You're not a little child anymore, and and you can't always have your own way. Sometimes you have to make uh concessions. Mm. Well, I never such impudence. Yeah, exactly. You never learned nothing. Hafumi hasn't taught you well. Yuri raises her hand. I think she means to. I think she means to strike Ayu. I think Ayu does too, because she squeezes her eyes shut and looks at the floor. Time passes. It stretches and echoes, swinning around me. The atmosphere is tense. I can feel sweat beaming down on my palms. Beaming on my palms. I wait, breath bated, for Yui's plea, for Yui's pale palm to connect with excuse me, with Ayu's cheek, but she can't say anything. She can't say anything. Yui pauses. It looks like she's reconsidering. Then a heavy sigh. She finally lets her arm drop. I don't want to admit it, but perhaps do have a point. Wow. Ayu's eyes snap open. She stares at Yuri, her hands clapped at her front. Are you willing to consider what I said? I will give it some thought, yes. You might think of me as a tyrant, but I'm not completely unreasonable. I don't want to make Hero unhappy, and I have worried. Yuri glances over at me. Uh, 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 I Yuri glances at me over over Ayu's shoulder. Our eyes meet, and her own soften. Do you truly want to lead this place, Hero? Hey, Hero. Ayu whips about, her long pigtails almost striking her in the face. Her sickening expression is so exaggerated. I found myself snorting despite the surreal of the situation. Hey, Ayu, it's good to see you. What Ayu grits her teeth together. How long he was standing there? Long enough. Did you hear everything I said? Now, this is an interesting sight. I have never seen IU blush quite like this before. Part of me wants to spare her feelings, but another part of me wants feels like having a bit of fun. What should I say? Oh, this is good. Oh, 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 gosh. Okay, I have to save. I have to save so I can come back. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Let me do. Let me tease her. After some deliberation, my inner sadist wins out. I'm sorry, Ayi, but after being toyed with all these slurry succubus, sometimes I want to do the toying myself. I smirk. Then I say, "You mean the stuff about you love me? Well, I heard it. It was very sweet. Hmm, I didn't know you felt so strongly about Ayi. I'm flattered." Uh, Ayi winds up her arms about her stomach, her expression twitching in agony. Yuri didn't strike her, but it looks like she's in general physical pain all the same. You're such a jerk, Yuri. If I knew you were here, I would never said all those such things I didn't want you to know. Well, now I do. I'm glad to hear you say that. I love you a lot too. You do? I do. It's hard. You can be hard at times, but your soft side is utterly adorable. I smile at her concernedly. Besides, it's a good thing. Besides, isn't it a good thing you said all that? If you haven't, I don't think you would be able to change Yuri's mind. Um, I guess that's a good point. Yes. Your IU pokes at the tips of her fingers together. Shyly, her face is beet red, but she looks no less adorable. She's always IU is always at her cutest when she's flustered. Yes, she is. Yes, she is adorable when she's flustered. She looks so cute. I kind of want to pinch her cheeks. But I restrained for that. But I will refrain from for now. Anyway, to answer your previous question, are you? I clear my throat. I don't want. I don't mean to make you feel bad, but this place really isn't my home. I don't think I don't think it really matters how long I stay here. I'll never really belong. That's why I can't stay here. I see. Your side, she looks despondent. Mm. Well, I suppose I should expect an answer. You have taken no pains to hide your real feelings during the last few weeks. Well, duh. You told me when you first come here you did not feel like you belonged here. You have told me over and over. In fact, I was too stubborn to listen to you. Mm. I was certain you would change your mind in due course, but perhaps I was wrong. Some lover I am. I should have listened to you. I treated you very poorly. Hmm. Perhaps I have no perhaps I had no real right to tell you that I love you in the first place. If my love was so cumbersome. No, that's not true. You are my first girlfriend, Yuri. You always have a special place in my heart. You are in you are you have in you have in conversed me a bit. Sure, but I'm still fond of you. I might even love you too. You do. I said might, but you love so many other women already. Yuri glances at you. Is there enough room in your heart for me too? Of course there is. Love isn't a finance source. I have a lot of it to go around. I love IU, but I love you too. You need to learn how to share. You just need to learn how to share. There you go. Sharing. It's not something I consider myself, but I can maybe try this once if you feel so passionate about this. Yuri's eyes narrow with a newfound determination. She holds her arms out, palms raised, then declares in a filmy, unwavering tone of a queen, "Let us all love one another then. If I'm a real queen, if I'm to be a real queen, I need to learn to listen to my people. I have to grow and change, and I must stop being so set in my ways. This is all very new to me, and it's a bit embarrassing, but I'll do my best. Yay! I just want to make you happy, hero. Okay, now that's interesting. Perhaps this isn't so bad after all. Okay, I'm guessing a Yuri's a scene fluff scene happened, maybe, but I just say this is kind of enjoying. Ayu cuddles up to me on the bed, her arms linked through mine. She's on one side of me, and Ayu the other. Their heads both resting upon my shoulders. Yup, the fluff happened. I'm guessing. Yuri's breathing is uneasy. Her eyes are drooping with exhaustion. Yep, they had the fun. She might be asleep, so she might fall asleep at any moment. But the small, sm- but the small, but the small smile upon her lips doesn't waver at the very least. She looks utterly content, like like a cat stretched out in the sunshine. I don't think I've ever seen her happier. I had a few doubts about sharing, but this experience has swayed my mind. It felt better than I imagined it would. What did I tell you? IU grins. Wow, it's nice making people you care about feel good, isn't it? Oh, so, okay. Okay, so their version of sharing was the actual terms, of course. Well, she did. It was okay. She didn't want to share. Yeah, I'm a selfish girl myself at heart, but sometimes it's a bit of collaboration is the easiest option for everyone involved. That's something I figured out for myself after becoming an idol. What do you mean? It's kind of complicated, but well, my fans might look up to me since since I'm the person they see on stage, uh, uh but all of my concerts are collaboration efforts. I have choreographers, customers, and composers, lyrics, and my producer. And then there's the cameramen, the the lighting engineers, and all the people who arrange my concerts. I'm the face of IU, but the whole bunch of but the whole bunch of work goes to each and every one of my performances. Excuse me. I couldn't reach I couldn't reach so many people's heart of my own on my own. That's why that's why I think it's a good thing to work together. It makes it easier to spread the love around. Nobody's truly isolated. Not even a princess like you, lady. Right? Yeah, that's so. How you uh you exhales. I feel her cold breath against my neck and I shiver. I have to say though, her nice thighs are just delicious. Just down there, it's just delicious. It is true. I have felt alone for quite some time. It's not much oh, it's not much fun living in a succubus realm where little changes and as I am the ruler of many subjects and as the ruler and as and as I am the ruler of many of my subjects fear me. Hmm. They do not talk to me as a friend. They prefer to keep their distance. For a long time, I thought Hifumi was the only person I could trust. That's why I was determined to keep Hiro for myself. He was a small slimmer of happiness I could cling to. I wanted him for myself and mine alone. I wanted him for myself and myself alone. I feared I feared he would be tainted if I let other girls get their hands on him. But now I think I am being paranoid. Yuri shakes her head. I was such a fool. Hero and Fumi aren't the only people who care for me. I think you must care for me too, IU, in your own way, and Hazel, and Cosmos, and maybe even Marina. We all care for one another, and we all care for Hero. That being said, why shouldn't we care for one another? Your passion has reached me, IU. Thank you. What the hell? It's no problem. I'm the cute idol, IU, and I'm always happy to help. You can depend on me. Ayu winks cutely and Yuri giggles. No, I'm not so sure about that. You're lying, you're laying it on a little thick. You don't need to pretend when you're with us. Who said I'm pretending? Are you pout? Mm, mm, I'm really that cute. I'm totally cute. Yeah, sure. You're so adorable. For some reason, that doesn't sound sincere. Mm. Now I'm getting stressed out. Yeah. Thank you, Lau. Why? Why? Because I complimented you. I don't get it. You seemed happy enough a few months ago when you were fluff. Mm. That's in the past. Let's not talk about it anymore, okay? It'll ruin my full. It'll ruin it'll ruin my image as a pure, adorable idol. I don't think there's anything pure about you. I'm totally pure. I'm pure. I'm totally pure. Purer than purer than driven driven snow. It's not my fault. I get all excited when I'm with you. You ought to take responsibility, you jerk. Okay. You're both funny. You get along. You must get along well. Oh, well, it's not that I like him or anything. Huh. Mm, I know you don't like Hero. You do. You love him, don't you? You must love him as much as I do, in fact. Yuri nuzzles her head against the. the crook of my shoulder and inhales. Her dark her dark eyes fall shut. I think she's on the brink of sleep. Any second now, she's going to pass out. Before succumbs to slumber, however, she speaks up. Her voice is soft and almost inaudible, but she leans upon me for support. Excuse me. Oh goodness. But she leans upon me for support, and I hear her nonetheless. I've decided I'm going to make an announcement tomorrow. I'll let you all know what I'm going to decide then. I uh, I ought to be. I thought I would be happy if I kept Hero to myself, but now I'm going. Now I'm not so sure. Love is so complicated. It, love is more complex, more, more complicated than I imagined. Yep, that's love for you. The next day, now everybody, you are wondering why I summoned you all. Well, uh, you're all wondering why I summoned you to the throne room so early in the morning. Oh, hold on. We get to see four Hazel. Yes, not at all, your ladyship. I will do anything for you. I love you. I said, goodness, could you be more transparent with your teachery, with your treachery, treachery? What treachery? I would never betray my lady or upset her or make her cry. She's adorable, and I live to serve her. That is precisely what I mean. You said you love Hero, but you were awfully quick to turn your back on him. Hmm. It's not like you don't care about. It's like you don't care about him at all. Hazel is very fickle. Yeah. Hey, I'm not fickle. It's the exact opposite. Sure, I like it all, but my lady is a queen. But my lady is my queen, and I live to serve her. I love her. I I mean, just look at her. She has such smooth, perfect skin, such long, black, glossy hair. Oh, wait, such pale blue eyes now, and she smells really good too. Wow. Um, she's hardcore lesbo. she, she's she's hardcore lesbo. Wow, wow, oh, wow. If I could get the H version, I could. If I could get the safe H version, I can only imagine what naughtiness I'm missing. Who couldn't love her? And so you abandon your feelings for Hero already. How shameless of you. And you call yourself a member of his harem. Wow. Wow. This is yeah, well, looks like we're losing. One member's gone. She's gone. Mm. Hazel's very shameless. Her succubus outfit is more revealing than mine, and I'm a rapid bound member. I mean, Cosmo has a point. hell, hell, I think Hazel's outfit is more revealing than even Marna's. Excuse me. I, hold up. I make a living showing pictures of myself half naked online. Wow. What? Oh, that's Cosmos. Whoopsie. This is Cosmos. I thought it was Hazel, but even I wear panties. Damn. And she's even the one thing she's even grading about it, like yeah, I'm not that of a degenerate. What's wrong with not wearing pantsuit? They're shafty, but it's not. But hold up, it's not like I do it for attention or anything. Well, it's not like I do it for. Yes, it okay. That's what I think it's for attention or something. Well, if you don't love heroin anymore, then that's fine. Mm, mm. That means one less person to that that means one less person trying to steal my boyfriend from me. He he. Mm. Ahem. If you're quite finished, yes. Um, your glovers, glosses, I guess it's glosses at the assembled succubus, her arms folded across her chest. What a lovely chest indeed. Hmm. I believe I said I had something important to announce. Yes, I'm sorry, lady. I didn't mean to interrupt. Yeah, but please, please say what it is you want. Whenever you're ready, I will listen. You see to it that you do now. I know I said I was prepared to keep her in the succubus realm, all to myself. Yours cold blue eyes fall upon mine. Mm, but as of late, I have had a change of heart. I do not, uh, I do not like to admit, uh, I do not like admitting such things. But in this case, at least, I think I might have been wrong. Wow, Hazel, I can imagine Hazel's being what? Surprise Pikachu face. There you go. That's what it is. Surprise Pikachu face right here. Hazel steps back, ghosting. But you're never wrong, my lady. Your judgment is impractical, impenetrable, impersonal, impeccable. It's sweet you to say that, Hazel, but I must disagree. In the end, I'm only a succubus, like the rest of us, and I can err too. Hifumi tried to show me the errors of my ways, but I was stubborn and selfish and refused to listen. I have been thinking though, and I have come to the realization that my love for Hero was opposite. Was oppression. Hmm. I did not think about his wants or his needs. I acted cruelly and unfairly towards him and the rest of you too. And for that, I must apologize. So you're actually apologizing, nice. Marna raises an eyebrow. That's a first. I never would have expected it from you. It's unlike me, I know. You may gloat all you want, but that will not change how I feel. Hmm, I know, I now know I can't, in good faith, keep Hero trapped here. He's not a pet. He's a man I love, and I want him to live a fulfilling life. Hmm. I must let him go free. And all this and the same applies to the rest of you. I no longer wish to punish you. You may leave the circuitous realm, and you're free to continue and you're free to continue your prior relationships with uh, relations with Hero. If that makes him happy, I cannot object. I love him, and I love him, and I want him to live his and I want him to live his life to the fullest. Oh, we can still love Hero. Yes, you may. Wow, thank you, Lady Yuri. Uh, Kazuo darts towards me. Her arms wind up. She winds her arm around mine and looks up and looks up at me. Her face flushed with happiness. We can be together again. You can be my boyfriend, and I'll be your girlfriend. We can finally be happy. We can finally have a happy ever after. Hold up, hold up. This sounds too good to be true. Something's not right here. Something's not right here. Something's way not right here. Where's the cameras? Where's the cameras? Where's the gotcha moment? Cause I'm waiting for it. Huh? Be careful, Cosmos. Don't be wild. Don't be too wild with him. Hero might be your boyfriend, but he's my cameraman. He's very important to me, and I want him in one piece. My, this is wonderful news. Now I can be with my dear husband once more. Thank you very much, Lady Yuri. Hifumi drops a neat curtsy. Thank you for listening to my words of advice. I did not think you would heed them, but I suppose I should have had more faith in you. You all don't you all count your chickens before they hatch, cause something smells fishy as I don't know what. Mm, you aren't the little girl you used to be. You have grown into a quite fine, mature woman over the years before I even realized it. I'm impressed at your self awareness. You are truly a wonderful princess. Oh yes, oh oh yes. This is good news. This is really great. Wow, she sounds so dejected and everything. Mm, aren't we glad to hold on. Aren't you glad we can be together again, Harold? I mean, it's not like I turned my back on you or betrayed you or anything. He. Yes, you did. I loved you all. I loved you all along. But as much as Cosmo and others, I really did. Sure, you did. Huh. Marna pauses her lips together, her arms folded. I'm not so sure about that. There we go. In any case, this is quite the change. I didn't expect you to revert your stance on Hero's captivity so quickly. Hilfun was right. You have grown, Yuri. Yeah. See, I'll spare me the flattery. I know you can't stand me, Marina, and I did not do this for you. I don't care about all. I don't care at all about your happiness. Yuri pouts cutely, her cheeks flushed pink as she toys with a few strands of her hair. I think she might be quite pleased about Miranda's praise deep down, but she can't say that out loud. No matter how self-possessed Yuri acts, I think she might be quite bad at being true to her feelings. In any sense, she's quite like I am. And is that why she and I are able to come to an understanding? I'm only doing this for Hero's sake. To be quite honest, it still upsets me that you five are so in love with him. Seeing Cosmos cling to my hero turns my stomach. Damn, I don't want him dating anybody but me. Yuri fingers which 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 hither were clenched about the armrest of her throne now relax. Folding one leg over the other, she says, I can only imagine. But if that makes him happy, I must let him do as he wishes. I would not. I would hate to make my beloved unhappy. I adore him after all. I'm not sure. I'm not. I'm not. I'm still not sure if I'm worthy of your feelings, Yuri. But thank you. I'm really fond of you too. Just fond. Yuri raises an eyebrow. We'll have to work on that later. I hope in due time you'll be able to love me as openly and unreserved as you loved my subjects. You know me. You have known me longer than them. After all, hmm, am I not worthy? Am I not? Am I not the most worthy of your love in that room? Do you not desire me? Well, you're pretty cute. I cannot deny that. I wasn't a fan of the whole trapping me in a succubus realm against my will thing. But if you're going to go back on that, I don't see any reason why I can't love you. We just need to give it some time, and that is precisely what we shall do. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind if you spend time with your harem hero. Yuri gets to her feet, her eyes burning with passion. But I want to join in the fun too. Okay, I love you. I love you a lot, and that will never change. I'm sorry, being serious about this. Mm, I'll continue to plea, plea with, plea with you, with my love and affection, until the day arrives that you can look at me and only me. Okay, please remember, all of you. Yuri cast a gaze at the succubus assembled in her throne room. I'll let you cuddle and kiss Hero as much as you want, but he still belongs to me. I love him, and one day I'll steal him away from all of you, right beneath your noses. Oh, prepare yourself. The battle isn't over. The one to capture his heart shall be I. Hoo. Oh, interesting. Lovely. What? It's only dark when I it's dark when I finally arrive. Mm, that's interesting. That's lovely. That's lovely. I blink. I blink I blink sitting upright. Then pressed a hand to my head. My temple is throbbing dully, and my vision squeals. Uh, I don't feel too good. Maybe I'm coming down with a fever. Yeah, maybe that's it. I must have been in the succubus realm for too long. I ought to ask Yuri when. Uh, I ought to ask Yuri when or if I can leave. Surely, surely being here for such a pro- protracted period of time can't be good for my cons, cons, conservation. I left my I let my head I let my hand fall from my I let my hand fall from my head. Pardon, my fingertips brush against something, but it feels but it isn't smooth. But it isn't this. but it isn't the smooth, sickening sheets of Yuri's bed. Yuri's bed. Where am I? Something rough prickles my fingertips. It's a strange sensation, but it isn't unpleasant. It feels nonchalantly. I remember it. This is tatami mat. My brow frows. This is very odd. Yuri's palace, as far as I can recall, isn't a Western uh, isn't in a isn't in a Western manner. The floors are plush carpet and smooth cold marble. There shouldn't be any tatami mats. If this is really tatami mat, I'm up to back in Japan. If I'm back in Japan, that means hmm, I reach above my head. Wow, hold up. Looks like I got a new place. I reach above my head, glu- uh, gloofing, gloofing, uh, gluing for a light switch. I catch it between my fingertips and pull, and the room flowers with light, flows with light. It's so bright, I have to blink white spots from the my. I have to blink white spots from my eyes. My head continues to throb, but it's a dull ache now. I glance around and a small gasp falls from my lips. It's as expected. I'm back in Japan in my own apartment. I'm really back. I'm really back. I can't believe it. This must be how Dorothy felt when she finally got back to Kansas. My small apartment, crude, and my apartment's small and crude, yeah, but it's at least mine. I pay for my own lodging, and my own wages, with my own wages, and within these walls, nobody can tell me what to do. I'm free. I shake the worst of my fatigue off, then raise my feet, then raise my feet. I stretch, then cross the room to look out the window. The sky, the sky is full of stars. The moon is round and full. I see the roof of the houses at a distance. The trees swaying in the breeze. The gray sidewalk looks looks dark, almost black, and the street lights flicker, uh, 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 attracting flies. Oh, come on. Okay, goodness gracious. Uh, come on. Okay. What? Dang it. Oh my goodness. Okay. What the, okay. I don't live in the prettiest area of Tokyo, but my heart swells to see it all the same. I'm finally home. There's no place like it. Mm. I hope I open the window and let hold on. I open the window, letting in the cool air caress my face. It feels good after all this stiffing environment of the circus room. Okay, I'm gonna cut it here. Uh, this is pretty long. My darn computer keeps on freaking freezing. Um, so I'm just gonna cut it out for now. Um, it's raining. It's still raining hard over here. So I'm just gonna cut it right back right here. Um, I'm gonna what's today? Today's Tuesday. Today's Friday. Friday. Um, uh, let's see. Um, Saturday. t- Tomorrow's cook girl. The fire. Okay. I might. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I think I might. Okay. I might. Yeah. Okay. I might. Um. On Sunday. On Sunday, I might try that new game. You, me, and her. I really want to start that. I really, really want to start that like badly because I heard it's worse than Doki Doki. Like wow. Um. So I I want to try it so badly, but Anywho, um. um. Or okay, or this, or or I might try. Okay, what I might do is I might try and what I might do, I might try and oh, crap, whoopsies. Anyway, I might try and um okay, I might try and if if I finish um it, I I kind of okay after this one, since it's the third game, there's four, five, and six. Four, five, and six. Okay. I think I might switch Sakura Succubus up. I think I might switch. I might switch this up. I might switch this. I might switch it up to where. Oh, you know what? You know what? No. You know what? I'll make a video of this of it Sunday. Yeah, yeah, that's what I do. I'll make a video of it set Sunday morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I might just do that. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you all Monday about. No, I mean, I'll talk this about this. I think this matter on Sunday. But thank you all for coming to watch. If any of you last this far. Um, I have no idea how to go. But thank you once again for coming to showing if you even made it this far. Um, Shout out to Silence Guy. If you're still watching. Um, what else? Um, yeah. But have a good day, everybody. I mm, I may try. I may try and get some more games for console and upload them on here. I'd rather don't want to be a PS5 gamer channel. I mean, ain't something I'm really good at, to be honest. I suck at gaming. I mean, I'm just a just a what you call guerrilla war tactics. Just charge in, no matter what. Just just charge in and just hope for the best and get shot like a dummy. Sometimes, most of the time. But here, I'll shut up now. Have a good day. Thank you for coming to watch. Um, I appreciate every last one of you. As the as as the caption say, please sub and thank you for your support. Um, at the same time, thank you for for staying around. I would still not be here. I really wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all y'all support. Because crap, I'm surprised I even have this many freaking subscribers, to be honest. But thank you. Uh uh, I'm amazed, to be honest. But thank thank you. Eternally grateful. um, but if any of you want me to any games, anything you want to see me play and get my butt kicked at, you want to see me when you want to see me get my butt kicked, please tell me. Um, I oh gosh. If I'll save that for Christmas. But anyway, I have a thought. But anyway, thank you all for coming.